And look at my young guy too.
One young guy.
Rub down on the coochie area, sir. Let's see you rubbing down.
Like makeup wipes, skincare stuff, or vitamins, whatever. And of course, if the guy is the gentleman, he's gonna offer to pay for it.
People put on a personality to be what you want them to be.
Men are not dumb. Men are not stupid. You are being manipulated.
Some guys want a woman that's pretty they can look at and be happy with. What's wrong with that? Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Now before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe, also smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
So for my mainly male audience that doesn't know what the experience of being on your period is like, wake up right before my meeting, go on TikTok, open TikTok to find a Hamilton edit of Kamala and Biden, burst into tears. Not, mind you, not an emotional edit, just, you know.
For my mainly male audience, let me show you what having your period is like. I wonder why. The joints is like, you can't even see my chest, but poking them out like crazy. All for clicks, likes, guys to fiend and be simps, and guys get caught up in it. And this is what modern women do. Trap, reject. Come here, get out of my face. Come here again, get out of my face. Don't be a loser, don't be a creep. You guys are creeps.
This is life, people. I'm living my life. I work very hard in America. And look at my young guy too.
One young guy.
Rub down on the coochie area, sir. Let's see you rubbing down there.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
She said, rub down in the coochie. I wonder why. We know why already.
You know, get down there. Get right down there. Oh, yes.
All right, so you see what's happening here, right? Now, there are areas like this for men too, but it's not open like this. Could you imagine? Could you imagine a big guy on a beach somewhere like a river like this and have a woman, just openly just, come here, let me give you that. Jacking him off from, yeah, jacket, baby. Man, could you imagine? Could you imagine? I'm not even trying to bash her, but how does that look? You notice everything men do? I'm not trying to say it's good, but everything that men do has a little more class to it. It's more presence. It's dressed up better. They're out there getting massages and they open. This is not like one of those massage parlor places, which is still behind closed doors. This is crazy.
Oh, yeah. You enjoying Ramadan, Grandma?
Man, you know, see, you're not your grandma.
He's getting ready, man, doing that to that poor boy. Now that right there, when they talk about taking advantage, guys are taking advantage. That is taking advantage. It's not because he's doing it, but you guys get what I'm saying. And open, crazy.
I'm surprised a lot of you haven't heard the stories of what happens to influencers and S-workers in Dubai. So let me tell you what I know. I know this because I've either been offered it firsthand or know someone who's done it.
It's one night in Dubai.
Men over there have dumb money. I cannot even fathom the amount of money that they have. Literally a Lambo or a $10 million house is just, it wouldn't even put a dent in their bank account. And when you have that sort of money, you can get whatever you want when you want, which means girl after girl, they have seen everything. And when you've seen everything and you have endless amounts of money, you start to get bored and go look.
When you get bored,
brother,
on the bed, but before it hits the bed, on your face, girl. I'm gonna put it on your face.
What's that?
Poop on the face. Take it. Love it. They say things like that too. But no. My Lutu Jamal. Get Lutu Jamal. Jamal, you're 16. Welcome. Congratulations. Poop on the face.
Stop it. Get some help.
So the next thing to give you that thrill. So they'll find an influencer who has like 5 million followers on Instagram, pay her an obscene amount of money. We're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars. I mean, depends how far you want to go. To basically come over and humiliate her. And we're talking some pretty bad stuff. Like Brown Town, what comes out their back door and into said influencer's mouth. There's a lot of that stuff that goes on. They enjoy degrading women. I've heard of animals getting involved. Like, how far are you willing to go? They've got the money for it. Obviously not everyone's going to get treated this way when they get invited over there, but this is just what I know. These things take place in the middle of nowhere, whether it's on a yacht or in the middle of the desert. Obviously none of this stuff is allowed in their country. If you're like a businessman or they want to show off to you, a lot of the time they'll drive you out to the middle of nowhere where there'll be these like massive tent set up, and not just a mediocre tent, like we're talking a tent that you go inside and it looks like a luxury resort. They'll have countries lined up one after the other: Australia, US, UK, Germany, France, whatever. And each country has women from that country, and you can just take your pick of whatever one you want. And like, who knows if these women even agreed to be there? Probably don't know where they are. They're in Dubai. Like, what are they going to do? Go to the authorities? Tell them what they've been doing? I can't imagine it ending well for them if they did. I guess you can speculate like why you think that they do this, but I personally think it's just like a power move. Like, they enjoy watching beautiful women get degraded, and I guess they would feel like a sense of ownership over you. The whole thing is horrible. I wouldn't step foot in that country purely because of what I do for work. It would be game over for me if I went over there and got caught. Who knows if you would even get out once you're there. And I just value my life too much to risk that.
Nah, that's wild. She's right. Because when you get out there and you're having fun drinking, and then you're on the street laid out and get arrested for months. Could you imagine that? You're a woman on the street drunk and get arrested for months. So I get what she's saying. And then also, she's out there. People looking at her like, do Dubai. I saw you in do Dubai. This is what passport says too. And the wild thing is, it's not just regular women, not just influencers. They're also calling up top-notch actors. Some actors are going out there and getting millions to do. Man.
I'm going to give you guys a little game. This is just something that I've been doing, and I noticed I've been doing this, and it's great. So usually when I go out on a date, especially the first date, if I go out on a date with a guy, so like after dinner, I start telling him, oh, is there a drugstore around here? I really need to get something. And of course, he pulls out his phone and he looks and he tells me, oh yeah, there's a Walgreens around the corner, or there's a CVS down the street. And I'm like, oh great, can we stop there? Because I really need to get something. And then we get to a CVS and I'm like picking out whatever I need, like makeup wipes, skincare stuff, or vitamins, whatever. And of course, if the guy is the gentleman, he's gonna offer to pay for it. And 9 out of 10, they always offer to pay for it.
You can't make this up.
Or if that's not the case, I, look over, I give the guy the items that I have in my hands, and I go, wait, can you help me pay for this, please? And of course they say yes. And I've been doing this, and you guys know, I've gone on like 100 dates this summer. I've had guys just like buy me stuff from the drugstore, because that's I guess that's the scheme that I have going on. I just like drag them to the drugstore after dinner, and I just purchase whatever I need and they pay for it.
They're admitting it. It's sad. They're admitting it. They're just admitting they're no good. They're no use. They're of no use. It's sickening.
Something I've had a realization about. People always say to me, they're like, Becky, you're picking the wrong guys. You keep choosing the wrong guys. And I sit down and I think, how do I keep doing this? Like, why? Here's the thing. You're not picking the wrong guys. I'm not a complete crazy person. If these people showed me how they are from the beginning, I wouldn't date them. The thing is, and this can go for men or women. I know girls who've done this to guys. These people put on a personality to be what you want them to be. And then time passes and it comes out that's not who they are at all. They're actually the complete opposite. And they just spent the past 6 months to a year faking their whole personality. That's my fault. Am I supposed to be a mind reader? I have figured out ways to kind of spot that a little easier. I'm learning to observe the red flags and actually run from them. But don't let anyone say that like your picker is off. The problem is that people are faking their personalities and trying to be what you want them to be and bamboozling you. That's all.
No, you got it wrong. Think about this American society, right? The playbook is there. If you're 6 foot, the guys are even getting surgeries to become 6 foot now. And then the guy got the surgery and it said, I'm 6 foot. Huh? But that's how guys think. Why? Because women have given guys the playbook. 6 feet, 100,000. So a guy goes, okay, I'm 6 foot. Or not there. Okay, let me make the money. Guys are going to make the money. So he does that. So now he's out there talking to a woman. He gets one. What does he have to do? He's not going to be 6 foot and have over 100,000 not to be able to run through a woman. That's why you're picking wrong, because you're choosing just for those things. So what a man can easily do is just wait it out and then continuously move on. Then move to the next one. Wait it out. See if she gives him some. She don't. Move to the next one. That one gives up some. Pooh, I may check her again. That's what's happening. And you all want the same guy. So all he has to do is wait until someone's putting out. I know it sounds crazy. That's the playbook. You women gave men the playbook. So if men play his cards right, which is waiting it out, he's going to look out. It's a numbers game. I've always been a numbers game guy. And guys that are that tall or that have sense play the numbers. And usually get their way because they know how to play the numbers. For a person like me, I'm under 6 feet. It would be harder. But I know definitely they'll go after women that are taller than me. So you be out in the street, you're talking to a woman, you're getting left and right. Why? Because they see you as taller and see you have confidence. It's deep, but it's not that deep.
Men always talk about how they love chill women, you know, girls just go with the flow. You can treat her any sort of which way, be kind of an asshole to her, and she's like, okay, okay. You know, a little bit of aloof, doesn't text you too much. Let me tell you something. You want a girl who acts like she doesn't care? Well, then guess what? If she's not getting mad at you, arguing with you, she's either cheating on you, mentally checked out and is gonna leave you, or if she acts like she doesn't care, she doesn't care. If a girl isn't stressing a little bit, she doesn't like you that much, okay? You ain't all that. You're like, oh, she's so chill. No, she just doesn't care about you. What a thought. Ooh, some people are gonna like hearing that.
I think most guys know that already. And guys, if they get a woman, they're gonna stay with a woman that's going to show that she's all about him. Guys aren't dumb. That was old news what she's talking about.
Men are not dumb. Men are not stupid. You are being manipulated. I've had some very terrifying interactions with men over the years. And I think the scariest one that has come up in 2 guys that I know recently is they will do on purpose to test you. The last dude that I dated told me that he was giving me the silent treatment to manipulate me. That he was giving me the silent treatment as a punishment. He didn't actually say it, but when I called him out on it, his smirk was terrifying. And now recently, against my better judgment, I've been entertaining this other guy. He straight up told me a couple of weeks ago that...
So you said the dude gave you the silent treatment to punish you. And then you said you're entertaining another guy.
That he didn't text me good morning or say anything to me all day because he wanted to see what I would do. And now he's doing it again today. It's like, you should have never told me that because we could just have normal communication, but now that you want to play this game and try to manipulate the situation into testing me and manipulating me, they know what they are doing. And the whole point is to manipulate you. There's no end game. There's no greater purpose. It is purely to manipulate you and cruelty.
Always thinking. See, a guy has to play the game. If a guy is going to date in the West, he needs to look at some guys that understand game I'll play the game. Play on emotions. Play on emotions, you keep a woman thinking about you. If he's not doing that, he's not going to make it. Now, that doesn't mean at every beck and call, right? Like doing it just for no reason. That means doing it sometimes, or doing it when you first starting to date a girl, because the girls will do it to you. You may not be doing it, but so many other women are doing it. And you know what they'll do? If he shows that he cares too much, yes, a guy can't show that he cares too much. Why? Because a woman will put him on the back burner, go date another guy. Just like you just said you was talking to him and you had another guy. You just said it. You're doing the same thing. It's wild. My man here, he's a passport bro too. And with this girl right here, I saw the TikTok, and he has a kid and everything. He's been out there for what, 6-7 years? The kid looks like. Yeah, he has a kid, a family with her. He found her. He found his one. And she's pretty too. She's not like straight, something the guys be in gawk over. Well, she's still pretty. That's why guys are leaving. And not every guy, a lot of guys want the baddies. But some guys want a woman that's pretty they can look at and be happy with. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with getting a woman that you can look at, that you don't mind looking at it every day, that doesn't mind giving you some when you want it? Yes. You see that look, the way they're close to each other's face? That looks like that's what's happening. It just does. Oh yeah, I want you. I want you back, man. I want you back, man. That's what it's showing. This is showing I want you back, man. It sure is. And I congratulate him. I congratulate all these guys that are going across these waters and finding the woman that's for them. How could you not? This makes me happy seeing this. This is why I have this channel. To show you guys what's happening. To show you guys what's possible. And also what's possible. Because you don't need game going across these waters. But if you have some know-how, you can make some things happen. And more guys want to try to figure that out. Because they realize there's definitely more to life than doing anything that's not that.